Hello, my name's Steve from Lincolnshire in the UK. Welcome to another episode of Outdoors with the Morgans.
So welcome back everyone, Mike here. Today we are going to talk about the joys of rural living. In other words, what we like to do for fun around here. And before I get started though, I want to thank Exmark, the makers of professional mowing equipment, for sponsoring today's video. So some of the things that we do for fun around here are a lot of work, but we kind of enjoy it, so I consider that fun. Like one thing is sawing lumber. You know, if you lived in a residential area or in a neighborhood, they would probably frown upon you owning a sawmill and running it every evening. But that's one of the things that we enjoy doing here on our property. Another thing that I consider to be a lot of fun, although it is a lot of work, is cutting firewood. We cut and split a lot of firewood here on our property, both for our own use and we sell it as a side business as well. So Melissa and the dogs and our grandson Ty just got back from a little hike. It looks like the dogs are worn out.
They are.
But today we're talking about what we enjoy most about rural living. What would your top number one thing be, Melissa?
I love the trees and the trails. I love to be outdoors, and there's such a peacefulness and a reverence when you're out in the trails walking. You can hear birds chirping and singing and the crunching of twigs and leaves, and that's something that you just can't go to the local park or in the city. Those things are exciting, but living out here and having it day to day is just very peaceful, and it's comforting. I found a lot of joy in it.
Yeah, and like you said, you know, there are parks and places you can go, but you know, you probably wouldn't go out in the woods or on trails hiking as often if you had to load everything up in the car and take the dogs and
Right.
You know what I mean? It's nice when it's right here. You can walk right out the back door and you're in the woods.
Right. And it just helps your thoughts. It helps, I believe it helps my thoughts, you know. There's things I can be, you know, thinking about or a little bit anxious over. And after being outdoors and just being around just trees, knowing that there's no one judging me or criticizing or giving me an opinion, it's very peaceful and reverent. I can't describe it any other way. It brings me a lot of joy.
Plus we have a lot of wildlife. We have deer, turkeys,
Yeah,
unfortunately fox and coyotes.
yeah, they get a hold of our chickens.
But yeah, it's
And
just
our dogs love it. And why they're so tired is they walk twice the amount.
probably
that we're
5 times
walking.
as far.
So they run out and then they run back to make sure I'm coming. And then they run out again and they run back. And then they'll go off the trail to sniff something and they come back. And so they're running these, back and forth lengths that we're just walking the trails, enjoying ourselves and laughing at those two. It's fun. It's very comforting, and like I said, it just brings me a lot of peace, and I find it very reverent. And you can collect your thoughts, and actually I think you can get a lot of good thoughts and ideas when you're out and walking the trails and just outdoors.
Maybe when Ty starts to talk, he'll tell you what he likes about the outdoors. He
What do
does
you
like
think?
to be outside. We can
Oh,
tell that
yeah.
already. Ty's
Yeah.
what? How old is he now?
5 months.
5 months old.
Can you wave? He's very serious. He takes this very seriously.
He smiles and laughs first thing in the morning, and then he's pretty serious the rest of the day.
He's learning a lot. He's taking it all in. But he finds it very relaxing. If I had someone to push me around in this type of a
That would be awesome.
baby jogger, it's very comforting.
Let's go for a ride.
Oh, he sees the flag.
There's Ruger, legs crossed and relaxed.
I think he's praying.
And here's Piper.
Piper, she's looking for the nearest oxygen tank.
Piper's looking for oxygen. She's exhausted. Wiped out.
Yes.
Besides hiking and walking on the trails, we also enjoy taking a side-by-side for a ride. We have somewhere around, 2.5, 3 miles of trails here on the property. And it's a nice way, when you get home from work, maybe just to kind of get out and see what's going on. But we really enjoy that as well. Another hobby that we just started, actually our son Levi did, is collecting maple sap to make syrup. This was his first year, and he did really well at it for his first time. We have a lot of maple trees, especially on this section of property here. If you go around this way, all maples in here, a few cherries, then you get into the big woods, the oaks. Down over the hill from there, you get into some of that red pine, a little bit of hemlock, Norway spruce, and then the far hill on the other side, it's a ways over there. That used to be farmland probably 50 years ago, and it's all grown up in cherries, a little bit of oak, and some maple. But this hillside over here, there's a lot of maple trees here. And our son Levi, he just started this year, and he brought some syrup up the other day, and it was delicious. So I think next year we'll get a little bit more serious about it. But yeah, it's a lot of fun too. He's really enjoying himself, and it's just nice being able to, it's fun. It's all work, but it's all fun, and we really enjoy this type of stuff. Like I said, you can get firewood from here. We can get saw logs for our lumber, maple syrup. There's just tons of things that you can do on your own property. It's both enjoyable, and you can make a little bit extra money as a side business with it. So we really enjoy that part of it, and we all just like to work. We do. We enjoy it, and it's not a lot of work when you enjoy what you're doing. Another thing that we really enjoy doing here on the property is hunting. We hunt deer and turkey primarily. We don't hunt small game as much as we used to when we were younger. There's really not a lot of small game left anymore. There's a lot more predators now. Fox and coyotes and things like that weren't really around when I was a kid. But we do like deer hunting and we like turkey hunting. We have a good population of both of those. and it's kind of different. It's changed over the years. And what I mean is, when I was a kid, you know, we hunted hard, and we still hunt hard, we do. But the older that you get, it's not as important, you know, trying to harvest that deer. We just enjoy being out in the woods. It's a tradition. It's just something that we've always done, and we really enjoy it. And it's just another reason to be out here in the woods. So we do enjoy hunting deer and turkey here on the property as well. A lot of times I'll come out here in the woods, whether I'm gathering firewood or trying to get some saw logs out of the woods or hunting or whatever, but it's pretty easy to get distracted out here. And that's a good thing. You know, you come out here and you're looking around or you're doing something and you get a little bit distracted, and next thing you know, you're hiking over the other hill there to see something, and you know, you might see a hawk going after something, or a fox, or a couple deer, and it's really easy just to kind of get lost in your thoughts out here and just kind of hang out here in the woods. That's something else I really enjoy doing. Never know what you're going to find in here.
It's a scary neighborhood to be hitchhiking in. Come on, Pipe.
Piper.
No, I meant run along.
Oh boy.
Come on, you run with Rude. You need the exercise.
Let's go. Come on, guys.
She'll pout about that. She will.
She won't talk to you for 2 days now.
She's tired.
So we bought this property about, what was it, 25 years ago?
Yeah.
26 years ago,
26
something
years
like
ago.
that. You weren't too sure of that, were you?
Oh, I wasn't sure of it at all. I instantly was like, you're crazy.
Yeah, she thought I was nuts.
And he's like, no, I think we're going to do that. I'm like, yeah, okay. Go right ahead.
Yeah. And it was pretty lean there for a lot of years, but it all worked out. It really did. And we do really enjoy living like the rural lifestyle, and a lot of the activities that we do they are work, but it's fun. And but along with that, though, you know, like I said, we can hunt on our own property. We have a pond, we can fish down there. Melissa loves taking the dogs. Look at Piper here, she's wiped out from her hike today. We do firewooding, the sawmill stuff, trail riding.
But we can park our trucks and cars wherever we want, and there's no restrictions to, you can't have too many in your driveway,
right.
And, you know?
And when we have parties and things here, one of the biggest hits for kids is, that's why we have that crew cab side by side, is we'll take them for, you know, rides around the trails. And a lot of people don't even, you know, they just don't get outside much, and we're able to do that every single day, and we really enjoy the rural lifestyle. We do, and I couldn't see doing it any other way. Could you?
No.
Yeah.
No, back then I thought he was crazy, and I'm not completely wrong about that. I'm just I was wrong about that transaction.
It's the only time she was ever wrong.
No, I'm not saying that you're not crazy.
Yeah, look
I'm
at
just
this.
saying the idea wasn't crazy, because it worked out, and it's been a pure blessing to our lives, and raising our kids, and all the chores and the work that is around here that they're able to take part of has helped them be better, you know.
And now we have a grandson too.
A grandson, but it's great to have Hunter be able to have some privacy.
Yeah, Hunter really enjoys the outdoors. Most of you already know, our oldest son Hunter has autism. He's nonverbal, and he loves this time of year as things start to warm up, and he likes spending his evenings outside. The other thing we like to do too is just have a fire out here in the evening in the fire ring in the summertime. That's usually how we finish off every night, no matter what we're doing. We'll just have a fire, sit around, kind of wind down. It's pretty nice.
It is nice.
Well, I think that's about it for today's video. I want to thank Exmark for sponsoring today's video, and make sure you check. There will be a link in the description for exmark.com//backyard, and there will be more of our videos and some from other like rural living people, outdoor lifestyle, barbecue channels. There's all types of things on that link. You want to check that out before you leave here.
So get outdoors and enjoy the day. And if you like these videos, click like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notifications when we publish a video. Comment down below. We'd love to hear from you and share them with your friends.
Hi folks, you've just watched another great episode of Outdoors with the Morgans. This is Steve Kilpatrick from Riva, Virginia. Check out those Blue Ridge Mountains back there. If you like this video, click like, subscribe, share it with your friends, comment below, and as a shout out to Hunter, have a day.